Hello everybody and welcome to Too Cute for Cancer. My name is Jody and today is just going to be a casual sit down chat about what's on my mind. And it just kind of hit me. I have been watching, as many of you maybe be doing the same. I don't know, the whole world seems to be doing it. Watching the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard court trial, their court case. And at first I thought, I don't even want to, what a waste of my time to sit down and watch somebody else's drama, you know? But then I started thinking, watching somebody else's drama instead of focusing on my own pain and frustration and stuff sounded kind of good. So I sat down and I started watching. And oh Lord, I kept watching. I haven't watched it all. I've been just missing. But what really has got me hooked is watching the behavioral analysts, you know, the body language people. There's one of 4 men on a panel. They all have worked for like the CIA, FBI, Homeland Security in identifying liars and in investigations and everything. But it's just so interesting for me to watch how they determine people are, you know, fibbing. So anyway, I have been watching the whole thing, and it hit me that everybody has cancer. Now, I know that everyone's going to be saying, what are you, is your chemo getting to your brain? Did it make it mush? Well, yeah, it did, but I'm serious. Everybody has something. Everybody has cancer. Look at Johnny Depp. Now, I am totally on JD's side. I am like, she lied, she's crazy, but they both got issues, let's just say. They both got some massive cancers in their life. You know, cancer takes you one little bite at a time, right? It is not of your choosing, but it does the same thing as, say, overindulgence. Doing drugs, having too much liquor, having too much time to spend money. I mean, it's just like the overindulgence is killing these people. You know, the drugs, the anger, the mental illness, the sadness, like Johnny Depp had said in the trial that he himself was an abused child by his mom. So it's like this passing down of the cancer, and it's been eating him alive to the point where, you know, it's made him, I think, make bad choices and just a whole everything. So yeah, Johnny Depp has cancer. He has a cancer in his life, and it's not just Amber Heard. Amber Heard, she has her own cancer. You know, she's got her own thing going. But if you look at anybody, not just in Hollywood, but if you look at just about anybody, everybody has something that is eating at them. Not just us, not just me. You know, and some of it is of their choosing, yes, of course. And some of it is not, but it still has the same effect. It has the same result. It eats away at your life, the quality of your life. For example, let's just say I don't like to pick on JD. I mean, but he's the topic of the of the day for right now. He chose to medicate. He had some issues. He chose to medicate the pain by taking drugs, okay, to numb it and stuff. That was his choice, but he did it out of suffering and probably out of some pleasure and some partying, and just because he could, because he's rich and all that. And access, I'm sure, had a huge part to play. But overall, he made the choice, but then it grabbed him, and now it's like he has a cancer he can't get rid of. And he's fighting, he's battling, trying to, he says he's gone through detox. He's, it's just, he's always on the verge of maybe going back the other direction. Bentley, over here, buddy. Sorry. Bentley always has to interrupt a video now, doesn't he? Silly dog. Anyway, so yeah, he has cancer and he's struggling and he's battling, but he can get better. He can recover. He can have a good life, physical life. You know what I mean? With us, the difference is, like in my case, maybe I can get better, but I mean, stage 4, I'm praying, I'm hoping that I'll find a miracle, that there will be a miracle cure. I'm praying that this vitamin C treatment that is kind of new and out there and so simple, I'm praying that maybe that's just it, But the choices that I make aren't going to make me better. They can lead to a better health or whatever, but I can try. Hold on. Bentley, get your butt back over here. He is trying to go over to the neighbor's yard underneath the fence, and he's so tiny he can. You get over here with Mommy, you silly boy. He's 3 pounds, so he can go anywhere, so I'm always watching him, always like worried that he's going to escape. So anyway, I can't do anything about my cancer. I can't do anything. My choices can maybe lead me to a cure, maybe not. But I can't know that if I stop doing this drug or I start doing that drug, if I do this treatment, I will get rid of my cancer. There's no guarantee. There's no, chances, statistics are against me. But someone in drug and alcohol and stuff like Johnny Depp, he can make choices that will lead to sobriety, that will lead to a better life. So, is it the same as our cancer? No, it's not the same, but it is still a battle, and everyone has something, not just drug and alcohol. Maybe they have mental illness in their family that they're always struggling with. Maybe they have a son or a daughter that is, mentally or physically challenged, and they're constantly battling, for quality of life for them or for themselves or the whole. I'm trying to think of other things. There's so many things that could eat away at your quality of life. Overindulgence, eating too much does. And that's one that's really overlooked, by the way, because it's so acceptable in the world. Eating too much is not a sin, or it is gluttony, but it's not it doesn't hurt anybody but yourself, that type of thing. It's not illegal. It's social. You're not going to eat too much and get in a car accident because of it. You know what I mean? You'd have to eat a lot. So eating is a social norm that is really easy accessible, but guess what? It can cause cancer. It can eat away at your quality of life. And I'm not just saying because of it doesn't cause you to have cancer, although there are studies that are showing this. But overall, it robs you of maybe being able to play with your grandchildren like you would like to, taking walks, doing physical things. I remember when I was 45 pounds heavier, and this is aside from the cancer, even on a good day, I would think, oh, it's such a beautiful day, I want to take a walk. But because of the extra weight on my body, it hurt too much to take a walk. And yeah, it was partly because I had cancer, but it was also partly because I was fat. So, it's just that it does rob you. And if you are like morbidly obese, then obviously it robs you of your health. It causes diabetes and heart problems and you know, just sleep apnea and just everything you can imagine it causes. So that is a type of cancer that eats away at your quality of life, and it's a battle. Overindulgence is a huge thing. It is so hard. I know it. It is so hard to not overeat something that you enjoy, or using food as a, you know, a blankie. Like I used to say, I need my blankie, give me a donut or whatever, you know. So it's like, it is a battle. It's a battle, and it eats away at our health. So our cancers don't have to be drug and alcohol, or chronic illness, or anything else. Hold on, Bentley. Okay, just checking, buddy. He looks at me like, what? I'm not doing anything. Anyway, so my point is, everybody's got something. And I think that if we, as people with chronic illnesses or cancer, if we looked at the world as a whole, as a unit, as a family that is suffering, maybe we wouldn't feel as bad about our own suffering, number one, but also we would think to be more kind to other people. We would see them in a different light. Because, like, for example, when I saw Johnny Depp on the stand talking about all these horrible things and listening to the recordings and stuff, I just felt compassion for him. I just felt like, that is a hurting person. I feel horrible. And some people, I was reading in the comments of one thing online, and they were just ripping him apart. Well, it's his fault. He married her, and he does drugs. It's his problem. Ooh, he's a slob. Ooh, he got fat. Blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, really, people? So y'all are perfect? I don't think so. So my point for today, my thought for today is simple. We all have cancer. We all have something that we are struggling with. Maybe it's not as intense as our stuff going on, but everybody has something. And let's just lend a kind thought, lend a prayer, lend a kind heart to people, and let's just be more compassionate as to everybody. I mean, there's all this, the world is split in two right now. There is political parties that hate each other. There are religious parties that are arguing. It is just, there's war. There's everything going on, and it's just like, oh, could we just all get along? I know, not gonna happen. But we can do our part by being compassionate and loving to these people, because everybody has cancer. And you know what, you guys? That's it for me today. I'm happy that you joined me. This is Too Geek for Cancer, signing off.